It's time to take off your clothes, enjoy clothes-free living, and join us for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist.
Welcome to Naked, Nudist, and Naturist, the show that celebrates clothes-free living for all. I'm your host, Frank Stone.
And I'm your correspondent, Lisa Monroe, and I'll be reporting on all things within the naturist community. So it's time to get naked and join us.
And enjoy clothes-free living on Naked, Nudists, and Naturists. Well, greetings and welcome on in to Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 12 today. We are really glad that you are with us. Come on in. As I like to say, the water is fine. And before we get to all of that, we do have some more emails, direct messages, and other ways of contacting us. Our listeners have written in. So let me go ahead and read some of those to you. We enjoy sharing these stories with you because it might be your story too, or something you've thought about, and hey, somebody else has the same thought. We also got a direct message on Twitter from a gentleman who calls himself the Best Dressed Nudist. You can find him on Twitter using that, the Best Dressed Nudist. Just type it in, you'll find him. He's a New Yorker, new to Dallas. And he wrote the following: "Hey team NNNN." We actually use that around the studio quite a bit. N cubed, NNN, just to make it simpler to use around the studio. But hey team NNNN, thanks for the follow back. I recently came across your podcast. I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy that you've had some rather unknown/unexpected guests mixed in with some of the tried and true people in the naturist community. Keep up the great work. And we appreciate that note from the Best Dressed Nudist. You can find him on Twitter. And we received another note/poem from Paul Priestley. We read one of his poems on an earlier episode. And Paul wrote in, "Hi, Frank and Lisa. Thank you for such a great show!" I look forward every week to listen to the latest news and interviews regarding the wonderful life of clothes-free living. Inspiration hit me again to write another poem, this one with a more spiritual theme. You have my permission to read it on air if you choose. Enjoy. And so we're going to do that. Paul's poem is entitled "Skin is a Sin?" Oh no, not this again. You think me being naked is a sin? You say, cover it up, others will see. What they see as a rapper, it's really not me. You see magazines and what they inspire. I've seen others undress. I had no desire. Now don't get me wrong, I enjoy making love. But there's only one person that fits like a glove. You say, I'm damned, you and your kind. Then I say to you, the sin is really in your mind. So we thank you again for being with us. Naked, Nudists, and Naturists, episode 12 today. And as you can tell by the music sneaking up on me, it's time for our weekly correspondent, Lisa Monroe. I interviewed somebody recently. She'll be on an upcoming show. Carrie Jane, she runs the B.E.A.C.H.E.S Naturist Resort in the Canary Islands. And we talked about a lot of things. She puts out a weekly newsletter. And one of them that she recently put out, she says being a naturist or someone who embraces a nudist lifestyle can vary from person to person, but also has various benefits such as, and then she lists a bunch. So I'll go through them one by one and just give your thoughts on this. How about connection with nature? Being nude outdoors allows naturists to feel a deeper connection with nature and appreciate the natural world without barriers. I'm sure you've seen that too. You're outside, you're naked, and life is good.
I remember the first time I went outside naked. It was glorious. I didn't expect to, that sunshine was amazing, that the breeze was amazing. I even went out once when it was much cooler and it was, not freezing cold, but it was like, and I hate cold weather, but there was something invigorating and thrilling about it being cold. And so it's, I don't know, unless you've done it, you can explain the true connection, but there is something completely different. There's, again, those barriers just get swept away, and it is a wonderful feeling.
But she's everywhere. I am the face of naturism, so let's get to it right now. True Blue Nude on social media everywhere. Part 2 of my interview with the terrific Linda Weber. Now, on top of all that, we could stop there and say, wow, what an amazing naturist life she has. But we're only halfway done. You were you were on the cover of the darn 2023 nudist calendar, weren't you?
Oh, that was a great project. I really enjoyed being part of that.
Yeah. Now I saw some. Maybe it was in the notes we shared promoting nudism in India. Do I have that? I'm going by recollection on that.
Yeah, there are some places that people forget that you can't be nude, and it's not that they just disapprove. You could actually lose your life. You could lose your job, your family. It's just still absolutely taboo. And when they approached me about being a part of it, I said I gladly would be on it, because this is the kind of thing that we need to do, is educate, because it is very scary for them to want to be nude, because they know that the ramifications are fairly severe. And that's why a lot of Indians don't do the calendar, because they don't want to have that stigma put on them. And so I said, sure, I would be glad to do that, because that's what we need. And if we have people step up, then they'll start hopefully making some changes and working with people within India that maybe they can make some changes.
All right. Again, Linda Weber, you can find her on Twitter, True Blue Nude, and a whole bunch of other places on social media. I am the face of naturism, and Linda Weber, thank you for everything. Let's talk again soon.
Thank you, Frank. I appreciate that.
All right, you bet. Have a great day. Well, you've been listening to Naked, Nudist, and Naturist today, episode 12. Thank you for being with us. We drop a brand new show every Saturday morning, so come back and join us. Have your clothes off when you do for Naked, Nudist, and Naturist. Have a great clothes-free day.